Anna had always found comfort in her morning routine. Every day she'd wake up early, brew a cup of coffee, and stand in front of her bathroom mirror, brushing her teeth, planning her day. The mirror, an old antique handed down from her grandmother, was her favorite piece of furniture. Its ornate gold frame added a touch of elegance to her otherwise simple bathroom. One cold grey morning, as she stood brushing her teeth, something strange caught her eye. In the reflection, she noticed that the Anna in the mirror wasn't moving in sync with her. At first, she thought it was her imagination, a trick of the light perhaps. But as she continued to watch, her reflection slowly grinned at her. Anna froze. The smile was wide and unnatural, stretching beyond what a human face should allow. Then her reflection tilted its head in a way that made her stomach churn, jerky and unnatural, like a broken doll. Panicking, Anna quickly turned away from the mirror, hoping that if she didn't look, it would go back to normal. But curiosity gnawed at her. Slowly she turned back, only to find her reflection standing still, watching her with dark, empty eyes. Shaken, she backed out of the bathroom and shut the door, heart pounding. But she could still feel it, the presence on the other side of the door waiting. She avoided the bathroom mirror for days, using only the small handheld one she had. But no matter where she was in the house, she felt as if she was being watched. She even started seeing the figure in her peripheral vision, always grinning, always just out of sight. One night, unable to bear it any longer, she decided to confront whatever was in the mirror. Armed with nothing but her phone's flashlight, she entered the bathroom. The mirror was dark, reflecting only the faint glow of her phone. But as she stepped closer, the reflection appeared again, her twisted double staring back at her with that unnerving smile. "Who are you?" Anna whispered, her voice trembling. The reflection didn't answer. Instead, it began to raise its hand slowly, pointing directly at her. As it did, the bathroom lights flickered, casting the room in eerie shadows. Anna's breath caught in her throat as she realized the reflection wasn't pointing at her, it was pointing behind her. Too terrified to turn around, she watched in horror as the reflection's mouth opened wide, silently screaming. The lights flickered out, plunging the room into darkness. In the pitch black, she felt a cold breath on the back of her neck, and a raspy voice whispered in her ear.
"You are mine now."
The lights snapped back on, and Anna was alone in the bathroom. But the mirror was empty. No reflection, no shadow, just an empty frame staring back at her. She blinked, trying to make sense of it, but there was nothing, only silence, and the feeling of something behind her, always just out of sight. From that day on, Anna never saw her reflection again, but she wasn't alone. She could always feel it, lurking, waiting, and ready to take her place.